Hi guys, and welcome to the first of what I hope will be mini videos for a new YouTube channel called Top Table Wargaming. It's a channel which is going to be mainly for, and probably another backup channel for Hobbit SPG mainly, but we're going to cover everything, so it's not just Hobbit. That doesn't mean it's going to be all Hobbit with the odd little this and that thrown in. There's going to be a good mix of different systems covered on the channel. The channel is also supporting our new hobby club in Altrincham, Cheshire, which we had our first meet for this week, which was a raving success, I think. We're in Altrincham, like I say. It's at St George's Parish Hall, which is on the A56. Transport link's dead easy. It's literally, if you were travelling by train or tram, it's about 150 yards. It's a 5-minute walk from the station. It's on the main road, so if you're getting a bus from Manchester or wherever else, all the buses stop literally outside the church. And if you're driving, it's so easy. Manchester Ring Road M60, you come off at junction 7, follow the A56 towards Altrincham. You cannot miss St George's Church. It's huge. It's a lovely building, and the hall is just around the back, so you've got plenty of parking. And yeah, so it's easy to find. It's easy to park. There's no reason not to come if you live in the area. At the minute, it's fortnightly, just for the simple reason that we didn't want to run before we could walk, basically. So we're running it fortnightly for the minute. We had a good turnout for the first night, and literally it would have almost been double, barring a couple of people had, something popped up at the last minute and they couldn't come, but right up until the day, they were coming, but we still had, I think it was 11 of us turned up, I think it was 11. For the first night, we'd not really any advertising or pushing it anywhere. It was fantastic. I couldn't have asked for better, and the group of lads that came, they were all awesome guys and really approachable, and it was a wide, varied spectrum of systems that come. So there was X-Wing Armada players, X-Wing players, Kings of War, SPG, Guild Ball, Infinity, and there was some board games, some card games going on. It was really, really good, and it's only going to get bigger than that. We're hoping to have 40k, Age of Sigmar, the games that I mentioned before, Infinity and Guild Ball, etc. Anything you can think of playing, can play. I myself am like really keen to give Mordheim a go. There's a game called Frostgrave, which is similar to Mordheim, similar to like skirmish warband type game. I want to give that a go. Yeah, and 40k. I want to see what the hype is about for 40k for myself. I've never played it, but all these people, they can't be wrong. It must be all right. I'll give it a go and sort of thing. I'm a Hobbit player at heart, and I'll always play the Hobbit, so I'll always have a Hobbit army with me to play. But yeah, we're hoping to get. We don't want to isolate anyone or make anyone feel unwelcome. We want anyone, whether you want to play, come. If you want to come and bring your own opponent, because there's no one there who plays the system you do, that's fine, you can come and do it. We had, I think it was 8 or 9 tables set up on the first night, and we still had boards and terrain left, so we can cater for a good number. People already have offered to donate like scenery and bits and bobs and maps and stuff, but there's nothing that we're short of. I mean, we'll never turn anything away, because people are probably like me. I'd assume these people that have offered, I buy a lot of things. I buy scenery and castles and towers and stuff like that because they look cool, and I don't ever get a chance to play at home that often. Got 2 young kids. Only space really is in my lounge on the dining room table, and that's not going to go down too well when the missus is watching Coronation Street. So yeah, so I have this stuff stored away at home, so I may as well bring it somewhere where it can get used, and I think that's what people are thinking. If anything, they can bring it and use it and take it back, or that's fine. But we have enough scenery anyway. That's fine. We have loads of scenery. We had on the first night Mr. Guild Ball Informer himself, Jay Finnegan, giving testers in Guild Ball, which is an awesome game. I'm still really wet behind the ears, but I'm really keen to get the rules nailed for that. What else did we have? We had Matt Woods. He was doing testers in Infinity, which is another game. The minis for that game are just incredible. I really like the miniatures in that game, and I think the miniatures are going to be what gets me involved in that game. But I will play it. Matt's a big fan of it. Matt's a good guy. I know what he's on about, so I trust him. He'll point me in the right direction, etc. And yeah, Kings of War is another one, which I'm keen to try. So there's lots of games that I want to try, and then everyone's individual. They have their own ideas of games that they'd like to test out. And the beauty of this club is because there's so many different people with so many different systems. You can come if you for instance, if you're interested in getting into Infinity, you've seen it, you've watched back reps on YouTube, and you want to give it a go, but you don't want to jump in and make that investment in case A, you've got no one to play, and B, you're not going to like it, then this club is ideal because you can come down and you can play it using other people's armies, forces. Everyone's really cool about it, really laid back. If you like it, then you can invest and get your own and paint them up. If you don't like it, it's not cost you a penny. We charge £4 for the night. It's not like a membership club or anything like that. It's pay as you play. So you turn up, pay £4. You've got 4 hours of gaming, so it's £1 an hour, and in that we supply tea, coffee, biscuits, no charge. Whether that'll change in the future, I don't know. At the minute, it doesn't. It covers what we need to cover, so it covers the hire of the venue and anything else that we might need. It's me and Andy Sharp, it's the pair of us that have set this club up. We've invested some in. We've ordered a load of foreground scenery. I keep going back to scenery. We have tons of scenery, but the foreground scenery is so nice, and I've wanted to get it for so long anyway. This was the ideal opportunity just to bite the bullet and buy a load of it. So we're going to have a load of that. So that's going to look cool on the board. A few more Mordheim and Frostgraves and Hobbit or Fantasy, whatever you want to use it for. There may be a time in the future where people who are interested, we're not trying to sell anything, but we are a hobby club, and obviously we ask the question to manufacturers, can we get a discount? Now, I personally know that there is certain things already that I've asked for that we can get a discount for, so we may be able to, get people foreground scenery at a discounted rate. The discount depends on how much you order, but it'll be cheaper than you pay for it online yourself. Certain brands of miniatures and other scenery bits and things like that. But it's something I'm going to work on in the future. Don't hold me to it. It might not happen for a while, but it might not happen. But you can always ask me the question, and we'll take it from there. Other than the club itself, for this channel, I'm going to be holding tournaments at the venue, because the venue is such a good venue, and it'd be a shame not to. Basically, we've found it. It's on the doorstep. It's dead easy to get to, and it's like it was custom made for tournaments. You could probably fit, I don't know, 30 gaming tables in there easily, with no problem whatsoever. That'd be aiming very high. They're going to be small tournaments, probably to begin with, one-dayers, Guild Ball, maybe a Hobbit tournament. Whatever there's desire for, whatever people seem to be interested in, we'll do it. If someone comes up and says you should hold this tournament, and there's enough people interested, then we'll make it happen. Because it's something now that I've been wanting to do for a while, but obviously real life takes over, and you know, kids and work and other commitments and things like that. It's hard to find the time, but we've kind of took the leap now. We've got the gaming club going. We've got the going to set the YouTube channel up, get that going, and hopefully just get more and more people coming to play with us. And yeah, what else have we got? We're going to be doing some open days to try and get new people involved, people who may have never played any wargaming tabletop games before, people who were like me and it was like a dirty little secret, and it was just something I did in a dark hobby room when no one else was around, and painted and read up on forums and stuff like that. Maybe that might just get them out from under the stone that they're under, and mainly just young people. Now this is a subject that might be a bit iffy bringing it up, because a lot of people, myself included, probably would hate the idea of going to a gaming club and having a load of kids there. We will have a cut-off point at the age, and I need to speak to Andy about it properly, but probably thinking around the age 14 mark. Now, with the times that the hobby club is run, which is 7 till 11, the chances of anyone being there till 11 o'clock at night at 14, 15 are probably quite slim anyway. But what you got to remember is the game that you know and love and that you want to keep progressing and carrying on needs people to invest in it, and it's the kids, 14, 15 year olds, which are going to be supporting that hobby in 2, 3, 4 years time. So it's good to get people involved. It's good for the club. The more people that come and you know, are paying to come, the better the club can be, the better things that we can offer. You know, snacks wise, game wise, you know, buying games that the club owns, so you can turn up, you don't have to bring anything with you. It's just things like that basically. We need for the club to work. It's no good having a core group of 4 or 5 players who are just pals who turn up, because it's not going to fun. It's not going to work. It's not going to work if you have one of the meet nights and 2 of them are stuck at work. It's not club night. It's 2, 3 guys getting together. You need a certain number for it to feel like it's an event. For it to feel like you're at a club. You know, you're at a gaming club. Everywhere you look, there's people around. I will post in the description a link to the Altrincham Gaming Club. You will have to click the join button and we'll accept you, because it's a closed group at the minute. I don't know whether we're going to keep it closed or open. I mean, there's just the YouTube channel anyone can subscribe to, but the Facebook group, it's pretty much just for people who are going to come, so there's no point joining the Facebook group. You can if you want, but there's no point really if you live down south and you're not going to be at the gaming club, because it's for the gaming club. It's for people to book games in, chat to the people that they played, post pictures of the games they played, you know, and just interact in between meets, and yeah, that's it. I mean, support wise for the club, the subs, the £4 subs are great, and they cover everything that we need to cover. But I suppose in the future we will have merchandise. So there'll be dice bags, whatever people want. We'll probably do. So there'll definitely be dice bags and notebooks and stuff like that. That's something that I've already looked into, and that should be happening fairly soon. It's Christmas around the corner, so it's nice to have things like that. And that's pretty much it really, until the next video, when hopefully I'll be able to tell you a bit more about where we're going and where we want to go with the club, and I might even get Andy on one of the videos if he's up for it. Yeah, that's as well. If there's any questions, or if you're interested in coming down, then join the Facebook group. You can comment here if there's anything that you need to know or you can't get on the Facebook group. I'll be checking this a couple of times a day, so yeah, just let me know, and hopefully I will see some new faces at the club. Keep your eye out for more videos. We're going to have bat reps and reviews on different things that are coming out for systems and box openings and player interviews and anything that we can think of that people might be interested in. We're going to do it. They just, you know, there's an abundance of things on YouTube videos, but hopefully this is something that's for people that we know, people in the community, people who are going to come to the club, or people who are just interested in following, watching a channel that isn't just for SBG or isn't just for fantasy battles or isn't just for 40k. It's, you know, it's a mix of everything, and hopefully it will show off some systems maybe that you didn't even hear of and you might want to get interested in. We were doing tutorials, gaming tutorials, tutorials on painting possibly, and modelling, converting, things like that. Whatever you'd like, put some comment, you know, recommend some stuff that you'd like to see, and we'll take it from there. But I think that's it from me, and hopefully like I say, see some new faces at the club. It'll be good to meet you. If not, I'll see you at a tournament or wherever. Maybe we'll meet up at some point, rolling dice across the table. Alright guys, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.